In this video, we're going to give you a lot of the tips and tricks to navigating the website that we use to power our league. It is run by Pickleball Scores, and then we run our Utah Team Pickleball League on this website. So, first things first, for those of you that are team captains, you will need to log in so you have access to the admin features. In order to do that, in the top right, there's this login button. If you haven't created a password yet, then you'll just go to this first time logging in, request your password, type in whatever your email is, and generate new password. Okay, and I'll try to make sure you use the same email that you used to sign up for the league when you paid um, or registered on the team. So once you do that, I'm going to switch over. Then you'll have this, you'll be signed in. I'm signed in as Lucy Kovalova, who's one of the team captains on our pro pickleball team that I'll be using as our demonstration today. That'll give you access to this admin tab, which gives you some admin features. But to start, I want to just go through really quick this up tab right here. So this is our home page. You can see all the different leagues and the different uh, team scores, standing points, SP, the number of weeks played. You can navigate and find the schedule for the league. For example, our women's 3-5, the schedule has been produced already. You'll click on schedule, and here's the schedule. It has the date, the time, which team is away, which team is home, and where the match is being held. So, forms for those of you that have been signing up. If you go to forms, this is a player registration to get on a team. If you go to contact forms, this is where you would submit a form to make a team. And then if you don't have a team, but you're looking or you have other players that are interested in playing in the league or friends, you can send those players seeking a team. And all of that can be found under forms. All the locations that we've played this league at are listed here. If you click on this, it'll give you the information, Google directions, their website, phone number, and same goes for all of our different locations. We do have a gallery, so as you play matches, if you take pictures and send them to me, I would love to include them in our photo gallery. There's a little about us, the rules, frequently asked questions, and you can print off a hard copy of the score sheet for those of you that are interested by going to this info. Okay, so that's a quick rundown of kind of the different features on our homepage that you don't need to be a captain to see. But as I click on this admin button, this page will come up as a captain. And this is where you'll be able to kind of manage your team. One of the key features that I want to point out, if you go to team management, there is the ability to send out a availability request form to every member on your team. Once they fill that out, they will be able to go through, and what that looks like, they'll get an email. I'll just go ahead and do it. You can say which teammates you want to send it to, send the request, it'll send it to their email, and then as they fill that out, you will see these check marks show up. This means they're available. Red means they're not available. Question mark means they're not sure. You can also add comments that has this little blue box. So, but what is so nice about this is, so if we have a match on March 7th, I can already see I have 6 players on my team and 5 out of the 6 can make it. So I can schedule those 5 out of 6, and that means I probably need to find another player because Lucy can't make it to this match. And there are some matches where maybe they're unsure. Ideally, you don't want just 6 people on your team. You probably want 8, 9, 10, because on any given week, for whatever reason, there may be some team members that can't make it. And you need to make sure you have 6 people at each match. But this is a great way to organize it. When they get that email, what it'll look like when they open it up is this. It'll have the match, the time, the team name of the opponent they're playing, if it's home or away, and then if they're available, they're not, or they're unsure. So that's how that works. So this is super, super helpful as a team captain to be able to use. Another thing that I think would be super easy and helpful is this captain change up. So Lucy is a co-captain, but a captain or a co-captain will have the opportunity if they need to switch those captain rights to anyone else on the team. So that's how that works if you ever need to change your captain throughout the season. Captain contact list. I would encourage you as team captains for every upcoming match to maybe a day or two prior to your match, reach out to the other team captain and ask um, and see if they're available. So it'll have their names of this is one of the teams, this is the other team, captain, co-captain. If they have their phone numbers on here, which for privacy reasons, I do not have any phone numbers in here, um, and I have fake email addresses. But you'd be able to send them an email or send them a text message or give them a call. That will be on there for your leagues. Entering the scores is another responsibility for the captains. Um, During the match itself, I would encourage either printing out that hard copy through here, a PDF, to keep track of scores, or you can use a Google Sheet, which I will create a separate video um, and send out on how to use that Google Sheet. That's how you'll keep track of the score during the match itself. But once the match is done, you will need to, as a home team captain, the home team will always report the scores. At the end of the match, we want to get together with the other team captain, confirm all the scores, make sure we don't have any that are wrong or just miswritten or you can't read the writing. And once that's done, as a team captain, when you go home, you can submit it on your computer. You can download the app. You can submit the scores on the app. And I'm going to show you how to submit that on this website after the match is done and all the scores are correct. So you'll go to add, and then A stands for away, H stands for home. You'll add all your players, and I'll try to do this really quick. But notice that once I put a player in here, it'll also populate here and here. This is scheduled to kind of match up, and it matches exactly the Google Sheet and the hard copy form. Okay, and she's going to play with Danielle Collins. Once again, it'll populate all the way down. I'll add all the rest of the players in here. Okay, so all the players are added, and now we'll just need to add the game scores. So say it was 11 to 9 and 11, 9. So in this case, they split. You get 2 points for every game you win. So for this game, Danielle and Jeannie got 2 points. And then, and even though Elise and Megan lost that game because they scored more than 6 points, they also still got a point. And it was flipped. So 3-3. This box you do not need to worry about. The only reason you would need to use it is if one of the teams forfeited, then you would choose the winning team by forfeit. But if it wasn't a forfeit, then just leave it on select a team. You don't even need to bother. You'll notice that it automatically calculated these points. And so I'm going to go ahead and fill out the rest of these and we'll see what that looks like once I get done. Okay, so I finished inputting all the scores, and you'll notice it tallied all these up, and then grand total down here, it's adding up all of our team points in the column. So tennis had 22 points, pickleball had 23 points. We had a pretty epic match here to end on that last third round. Team pickleball won 23 to 22. Okay, so you'll go ahead and hit submit scores and then just confirm all of the scores. This is a good little brief overview, and if you think that's correct, then you'll hit continue. Boom. There's a timestamp of when the score was submitted and who was the captain that submitted it. Okay. Once you submit it, you can't go edit it. If for whatever reason you realize once you submit it that there's an error, please just send me, Jeremy, a direct email. I can go in and fix it. But once you submit it, it's done. And then when you play this match, it'll be the same thing. notice there's not an add button available on these matches, and that is because this team captain, Lucy Kovalova in this case, is the away team captain for these matches, so she can't add scores. It's only the home team captain that can add scores. Okay, well, I think that is all I have for this quick video. Please let me know if you have any questions. Um, I'm more than willing to help out, and I look forward to all the pickleball that's going to be played this season.